Hey everybody, Joy here. Joy in my mess of a room, but look at the walls. Aren't the walls pretty? Ah, it's so nice. They're done painting up here, but we got to put everything back, obviously. So they'll be here in just a few minutes. Did you? The camera was running, but I don't know if I'll show you this or not. There's a scorpion. A scorpion. Oh my gosh. When it rains, it's rained. Buckets and buckets and buckets, it's rained. And I guess this scorpion climbed all the way up the stairs. How else would he get in here? I don't know. How awful. So we still have the plastic all over the floor and the paper on the walls, and so that's all going to be cleaned up. But I'm hoping today I can get my shelf put back up over here. Can you hear me like a echo? Joy. Isn't it fun? I told them they're so nice. I told them, I wish you could just paint the whole house while you're here. You're so nice. So, a winner. Would she just tell us the winner? Now, my contest. Don't complain about my contest. I know I forgot to tell you when it was going to end. I was going to make it just for 1 hour. And I actually left it up for almost a whole day and a whole night. So, I should have said, this is just a book, y'all. It's just a book. It's not the lottery. Don't get upset with me and tell me how I need to do my contest, because you know what that does when you do that to YouTubers? It makes them never want to do another one. So I had a total of, I don't know, a whole bunch of people. I'm not even going to tell you how much. But I had a whole bunch of people, and I did the random number generator, and the person that won is going to be so surprised. She's been following me forever and ever and ever, and I know her from her comments and her emails and things like that. I've never met her in person. But you want to know who you are? I'm going to do a guess. See if she can guess. You live maybe in Virginia, and you go to Florida a lot to take care of your grandkids or visit your grandkids, your kids and your grandkids. And you go down there and you stay for several weeks, then you go back, I think, to Virginia. My memory, you know, I've got a lot of internet friends. And you go there several times a year, and I've helped you a little bit here and there with fitting tips, and I think you've got Sure Fit Designs, and you just now made a garment, and you're real happy with it. Was it a pair of pants, or was it a dress? I'm not sure which, because a lot of people tell me what they made. But the point is, you just made something, and you really like the fit of it. So do you know who you are? I bet you do. Email me. You know my email. And tell me where you want your book sent. And it doesn't matter to everybody else because you didn't win. Okay? I've got to get out of here. These guys are going to be here any minute. And I'm hoping they'll get all of this stuff off the floor and I can get my room back and my quilt back. Oh, the windows are just a mess. It has rained and rained and rained, and the windows are just a mess. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you. Seems like I wanted to tell you something else, but my memory. I said, now when you go upstairs, don't forget to tell them this, and don't forget to tell them that. But this is just the very beginning of my video today, so it'll come to me at some point, and I'll come back later today and see if I can remember what the heck I came to tell you. Stay with me. I'm back long enough to show you my sunflower quilt. A lot of you have been with me for years, have already seen this quilt. But I like to put it up in the summer. And they painted my hanger. Isn't it nice and white now? It was so yellow. So this, of course, is all applique going up with the flowers. And then these are pieced blocks. Easy to make. Here I embroidered this freehand down here with all this grass growing up in between the fence posts. And then I quilted it. Here's a bird house with a butterfly on it. And here's more leaves. And this was before I had a computer. And even if I'd had a computer, I still would have done it like this. And I did the cross hatching. Oh my goodness. When I look at my quilts after they've been put away for years, I'm always surprised at what I did on them. Because you forget, you know. And it's nice to see them all through the year. So I'm so excited with my new paint. How do you like it? Philly loves it. It's called Chenille White, and it's from Sherwin-Williams. But I think usually these painters take the color chip card and you can have it dyed anywhere. But I I'm so glad I didn't paint the room turquoise, Helga, because my quilts are all different colors. And so when you hang them on a neutral, see, this and this go together really good, then the quilt shows up and not the turquoise paint behind it. So I really do like it. Happy with it. The nicest painters, perfectionist, very neat, very clean, very friendly. I cannot recommend them enough. If you live in northern Texas or southern Oklahoma, I took a picture of their truck because I'm not sure if you call it Junior or JR, but I took a picture of their truck with all their numbers. So here's a picture. I wanted to ask them if I could have a picture with them for my YouTube channel, but I don't know if they can understand that in Spanish. Now, one man speaks quite a bit of English, but he was talking to me this morning, telling me about other jobs he was doing, and I was like, I didn't quite get that. I didn't quite get that either.
I know I couldn't.
Jerry's in here. What?
It's hard for me to understand him too. I just have to listen real hard, and I still can't.
Yeah. And the younger guy is super cute. I don't know if he's married or not, but oh my goodness, if somebody's looking for a really cute guy, his name is Ricky. And the older man, I think his name is Hester, but
No, it's Hector.
Hector. So, very nice. If I can get them to pose with me, and Jerry will take our picture. Of course, it'll probably be the end of the day. They'll probably be all covered with paint and stuff. But I just love my room now. I did not like this color of carpet with the yellow walls. This quilt looked really good on the yellow wall. But I'm just so pleased, and I highly recommend those people. And hey, how about my story? I cannot believe how many people went and listened to my story over on Shine. You know, my Shine channel hardly ever has very many views. We have, what, 300 people over there, and that are regulars that watch us, and they're super sweet. But it said I got 16 new subscribers. So I'm assuming it must be some of you who went over there and listened to my story. Jerry's going to tell a story next week, so you might want to watch next week also and see what story Jerry tells. I told him, I said, you better write down the details because you always get mixed up. So,
Not with that story.
Huh?
Not with that story.
That story has a lot of ifs, ands, buts, and it went over so much time. There was a missionary trip involved, and almost losing one of our stores, and people with guns, and yeah, it's a good story. I'm not going to give a prize away if you listen to it, though.
The guns don't come in that story, Joy.
Huh?
The guns aren't in.
Oh, the guns don't enter in?
No, not in that story.
Where the people came in your pharmacy with the guns?
Well,
Okay.
those are federal agents.
Well, that's who I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, they had guns, but
They had guns.
But they weren't out
Come
of
and
it.
say hello to these people. They're going to think you're a ghost.
They weren't. She tells you that there's the camera. She tells you I'm getting mixed up in the story. She's mixing up an armed robbery with another story.
No, I wasn't. He could tell you the armed robbery stories too. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I mean,
3 of those armed robberies, so.
if he was 1 minute late getting home, I was ready to call the police. Go by the pharmacy, see if my husband's okay. He's 1 minute late. Drove Jerry crazy. Okay, I don't know if I'll be back today or not, but I just wanted to say thank you for listening to my story. Thank you for everybody who guessed the right answer. And I hope my friend, I know she knows who she is. I'll be watching my Gmail to see if she responds for winning that awesome book. I'm out of here for now because I'm going to get my husband to take me to lunch somewhere today. We don't have any fun food in the house. It's all boring. Jerry got some chicken pot pies to eat for his lunch, And last night I was tired from being up here all day, and I said, I'm going to get out some of your chicken pot pies and we're going to have them tonight. So I've already eaten Jerry's lunch for 2 days.
I'll tell you what the problem is. She spends her entire day in the sewing room doing videos.
It's my job.
Yeah, well,
It's my job.
that's why we have to go out and eat so much, because her time is spent taking...
Did I show you his snap shirts?
Oh gosh, no.
They're awesome.
Put them back together.
Yes, well, how many of these did you buy?
8.
8. He has 8 of them. And he doesn't even have to wear his thing anymore. But
Well, I do.
2 nights he slept without his thing on. What is it called? An immobilizer, I think Philly called it. It's immobilizing, all right. He lays in bed all night with his arm up like this. I feel like I'm sleeping next to a mountain. So, I'm out here for now. We ate our lunch. We didn't have to go out. I found something I could make for lunch. We had Alfredo chicken and applesauce with walnuts and a maraschino cherry on top. It was so good. I want to show you something I just found at Amazon that is such a fun product. So I'm going to put it in my Amazon store for you. You know, if you shop at my Amazon store, whatever you buy there, I mean, even if it isn't in my store, but you go to my store and you search for it and you find it, like, you know, a rocket ship or something, then I'll still get credit for it. And they sent me several emails the other day about, do you want to make more money from your Amazon store? I'm like, does a chicken have lips? Well, who wouldn't, you know? I guess they want to know if I want to make more than about $2 a month. So I'm going to show you this. I'm going to put it in my Amazon store under miscellaneous. It is the coolest thing. They fit snugly, but they do fit. They fit snugly on the rod. And then they have this wide holder part that you can put straps on. Is that awesome or what? So I hung my tote bags on 2 of them, and I hung my camera cases on 2 of them. And I hope you can see. Look. Aren't those fun? That's all I have to hang on them in here, so I don't guess I'll order any more of them, but I just thought that was a fun thing to have. Okay, I need to get this all emptied out, and I've got to get this video up so everybody will know who won the book. And then tomorrow, Jerry and I, or at least Jerry has to go to PT Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if I ever need to mail anything, he can take it with him and go to the post office. So if I get an address from my friend who has to come to my Gmail and say, hey, it must be me, this is my address, then I will give both those items. The fabric for Sue, what's her name, Sue Pfeiffer or something like that. And then this one to my friend, okay? I'll tell you one other thing. Her initials are VH. Now she'll really know it's her. Bye for now. I'll be back soon when I get my room put back together.